Look who it is, the newest superstar to join Monday Night Raw.
I wish you'd get that excited when I walk into a building. Byron's excitement is warranted. She's going to do big things here on Raw. Nia saw it coming.
And is Nia going for it? She is! One of her cousin's signature moves, the rock bottom! This has to be the end of this match.
Apparently Nia's not done yet. What is she trying to prove here?
She just put her hands on the referee. That's an automatic disqualification.
I don't think her mindset's on winning the match anymore. Nia Jax is clearly trying to prove a point, and with that rock bottom, it seems very clear who she's trying to prove herself to.
How much more punishment can her opponent take? All for Nia Jax's delicate ego? No, don't do it, Nia. Come on!
Samoan drop to the floor.
Guys, she might be badly injured.
Well, one thing's for certain, that message Nia Jax sent tonight was heard loud and clear and won't be forgotten anytime soon.
Glad to see you up and around. We've been worried about you.
Up and around, but still sore and bruised. I gotta be real. Nia did a number on me.
This sounds cliche, especially coming from me. But it looks like maybe you've lost your smile. Happens to the best of us. There's no getting around it. It was a vicious attack. That kind of thing can take a toll, both physically and mentally.
Well, like I said, I still have a long way to go before I'm fully cleared. And it seems like when I am, Nia's not going to back down.
I think you're right about Nia. You're going to have to be ready to face her again, and that's going to take a lot of work. So looks like you have a big decision ahead of you. I know what it's like firsthand to have to recover and train to get back in the game. And I watched Edge go through it too. And I also know what it's like to walk away, so I totally respect that choice too. Sometimes it's best to step back for a bit before coming back stronger than ever.
So with all that being said, how are you feeling? Do you want to train to face Nia again? Or take a step back and walk away from the fight for a bit?
I'm not here to back down from a fight. I'm here to show the world and the WWE Universe what I'm made of. I know it's going to be a hard road back, but let's do this. Let's train. I'm ready.
I would have supported you no matter what, but I'm proud that you chose to take on Nia.
Same here.
Honestly, it was the only choice I could have made. It's going to be tough, but that's who I am.
The good news is, you won't be doing this alone. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. All right, no more talk. Let's get you back in the ring. I'll be your first opponent. Try to beat me before the time limit expires.
So, I know I'm cleared, but do you really think I'm ready?
Yes. You know I never doubted you. But after watching you train over these last few weeks, I'm prouder than ever of the superstar you've become and the person you've always been.
Aw, Beth. You're gonna make me feel an emotion.
Save that feeling, and instead make Nia feel your presence in the ring. Being a hard-working superstar doesn't put you above having the right to a little revenge. You deserve it.
Another dominating win for Nia Jax, who's been on quite the tear recently here on Raw.
Hold on, is that who I think it is?
And she's back. She's taking it to Nia Jax.
But Nia's giving it right back to her.
Nia charges, and she goes head first over the ropes.
Nia took her out with that vicious Samoan drop to the outside, and she's been out injured ever since. Finally, this is her chance for revenge.
She's got a table.
With the table, ramming it into Nia's face.
That's one way to get payback.
I don't think she's finished.
It looks like she's going to attempt to put Nia through the table.
I know she's out for revenge, but she has to be smart. She could end up re-injuring herself in the process.
After what Nia did to her, I don't think she cares.
Up to the apron, the same apron that Nia Jax slammed her off of, putting her on the shelf.
And down with a splash through the table. Unbelievable.
It looks like that took a toll on her too.
Yeah, but she's the one standing tall, and Nia isn't.
It's been a long road back to the bright lights of WWE for Nia Jax's opponent. But tonight, she's finally clawed her way back.
And here's an early cover. And Nia Jax powers out. Premature to try to end things now.
Oh, and she turns it around. Oh, the jaw getting rattled.
Attacking the body.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that. She was clearly waiting for that.
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. This is the last place she wants to be.
Yeah, this won't be good. From the heavens.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, Romi Vivacious.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
I've been hearing reports that Mandy Rose is up to her old tricks again, generally messing with the roster and making some pretty bizarre matches for her own amusement. I think she might back off a bit if you beat her current lackey in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Wow, I almost didn't see you there. Probably on account of all the distracting glare from this very shiny Intercontinental Championship title.
What's this all about?
Ding dong, hello! I'm the first ever women's Intercontinental Champion. Man, even for someone like me who already holds so many records, it's pretty impressive.
Right. And how exactly did you even win this? I don't remember hearing anything about a women's Intercontinental Champion in WWE.
That's because it's not just for WWE, but for the entire world, you idiot! Hence the name of it, Intercontinental. Anyway, I won it in an epic tournament in Rio de Janeiro against the best wrestlers from all the continents. It was so exclusive, cameras weren't even allowed. And when the final match was over, it was me, Bayley, standing over the decimated competition. I could still hear the roar of the crowd shouting my name, Bayley, the greatest of all time. In fact, I'm not only going to be the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion, I'm going to be the only Women's Intercontinental Champion. No one will ever beat me. They'll actually rename it the Bayley Continental Championship. Has a great ring to it now that I think of it.
Pretty confident about all that, huh?
Why wouldn't I be? What? Are you going to prove me wrong?
As a matter of fact, I am. I could use a little shine around my waist.
You probably could, but you won't. Don't worry, I'll take it easy on you. Who am I kidding? I definitely won't.
Hey, not to be impatient, but when am I going to get my Intercontinental title match with Bayley? It's been a hot second.
Your Intercontinental title match with Bayley? What are you even talking about?
She said she'd give me a shot.
Yeah, but a shot at what?
The championship she won a few weeks ago in Rio de Janeiro?
Rio de Janeiro? Are you kidding me? That girl wasn't in Rio. She was off because her dog was getting a root canal. Just like Bayley to invent something fake.
Ugh, I knew it didn't all add up. Too bad. Because despite the lies, it actually isn't a bad idea. But I guess it doesn't matter now.
Bayley may be full of it, but you're right. Having a women's IC title is a good idea. It's about time, right? If only there was some kind of authority figure who could make it an officially recognized title. Oh wait, there is. Me. And since Bayley's already agreed to it, I see no problem with giving you a title opportunity. A real title opportunity.
Wow, I guess people should invent titles more often, huh?
Don't get any ideas.
Opie case recently got a little bigger when Mandy Rose verified Bayley's Intercontinental Championship, and that title is on the line here tonight.
Bayley may not have any proof to back up her alleged victory in Brazil, but there will be no hiding the results tonight on Raw against her talented challenger.
I doubt Bayley's worried about that, Saxton. The defending Women's Intercontinental Champion always brings her best stuff for the bright lights of Monday Night Raw. Oh my! Inflicting pain at will. What a forearm! Bullseye with the back fist.
The hit's adding up a little on the champ.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that. Now trampling the opposition. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's being cut off at every pass.
Downward spiral. Bayley turns it around.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
That could be the table turner Bayley desperately needed.
Great counter.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Boom, a forearm smash. Oh, loaded. Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Oh, look at the kicks right to the midsection. And then follows it up with a big one in the face.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Flattened with it. Now a pin for the championship.
Here is your winner.
She pulled it off. We have a new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Plus, she's the first ever champion to win this title in the ring.
What do you mean? Bayley won it in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro.
Come on, we all know Bayley made that up, but enough about her. Congrats to our new Women's Intercontinental Champion. A brutal loss for our now former champion.
As the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, and the first superstar who actually won it, I'll be sure to do you proud, Mandy.
I'm sure you will.
Not so fast, ladies. What makes you think you're the Intercontinental Champion?
I must have hit you harder out there than I thought. The match I just won, for starters.
Oh, you won the match. But I guess you didn't read the fine print in the contract you signed before the match. It's an Intercontinental Championship, you dummy. Which means that, just like the contract says, you have to beat 3 international superstars before beating me. Sorry, but I don't make the rules.
What are you talking about? You made up this title in the first place, so you definitely made the rules. Mandy, tell her I'm champion.
I actually have to side with Bayley on this one. She may have made this title up, but I made it official. And it was in the contract you signed. Superstars actually have to start reading those.
To be fair, she probably doesn't even know how to read.
Do you want me to read or fight?
Is it so hard to do both? Geez, just beat 3 international superstars and then we'll talk. I'll make sure you get your opportunity with Bayley. And don't sass your GM.
Yeah, and work on your reading skills.
You're full of it, Bayley. But I did what your so-called contract asks. 3 international superstars defeated. Shall I ask Mandy to set the title match, or would you like to do the honors?
As much as I hate to admit it, I am impressed. Congratulations. You know, I've said it from the start, this Intercontinental Championship is a very prestigious title. After all, I hold it. But you've done the work, so I'll talk to Mandy.
Wait, so you're really not gonna try to weasel out of this?
What kind of champion do you think I am? After all, you fulfilled the requirements of the contract exactly, and you know how much I respect official championship contract law.
Right.
Oh, but speaking of, there is one thing I forgot to mention. Since it is an international title, you know how when you apply for your passport or a visa, there's a waiting period before you get it? Yeah, the title contract actually also specifies a lengthy waiting period before we can set up the match you qualified for.
You're kidding me. No, you're probably actually serious, aren't you?
Aw, don't worry. It'll go by fast. I mean, by the time the waiting period is over, I'll have probably broken the record as the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever, male or female. But to you, it will seem like the blink of the eye. I mean, heck, I guess there's a chance that you might not even be in WWE by then. So I don't know. Feel free to send me a card or something, or congratulate me on social media since you'll be retired. Hashtag longest reigning IC champion sounds good. Thanks. Can't wait to hear from you then. Toodles!
Our Women's Intercontinental Champion, Bayley, is apparently throwing herself some sort of celebration.
The WWE Universe is not enthused.
Today is a day that will surely be mentioned in all the effusive speeches when I, Bayley, am inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, because in just a few short moments, down to the exact minute when I first won this little beauty here, I will become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, not for the women, not for the men, but for all of WWE for all time. You idiots said I couldn't do it, but you know who never doubted me? Me! So let's join in and count down to the moment of my glory. It's only 20 minutes to go.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm gonna be back in about 19 minutes.
1959, 1958, 1957, 1956, 1955, 1954. Come on, I can't hear you. 1950, 1949, 1948, 1947.
Yes!
Thank you.
I don't think I could have made it through that.
No one could.
It is a momentous day, but not because you're going to break any records. Guess whose waiting period just ended? And that's fitting, because tonight is going to be a night of endings. Your Intercontinental title reign is ending, too. Right here, right now.
We're going to have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match coming up next.
Finally, after jumping through countless hoops and waiting over a year, this could be the night that she takes Bayley's title.
If it means not having to sit through one of these celebrations, I'm all for it.
What an unbelievable turn of events. Bayley was mere seconds away from becoming the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history until her former rival hit the ring.
It's been worth the wait, Michael. Bayley's challenger has been waiting patiently, counting the minutes until this moment, and I, for one, am here for it.
I bet you are, Saxton, but here's an old WWE saying that's as true as ever. Opportunities don't come to those who wait, they come to those who fight.
Well, the bell just rang, didn't it?
It's the defending champion versus the pending champion right now on Raw.
Jeez.
Backhand hits the target.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard. Kick! Oh, using the knee.
Oh, geez. Nasty kick to the face. Headed to the top now. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
Downward spiral. Got the arm. Disarmer. It's got to be over.
Oh, nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. It's over. She couldn't hang on. It's over. The reign is over.
Here is your winner and the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Romi Vivacious.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time.
Tonight is definitely a night to celebrate, but let's not lose sight of the fact they have a long road ahead of them now. At least, if they're lucky.
Oh, come on, Corey. Don't be...
Natalia was here earlier and got upset when I kept making nautical jokes. because she's the boat. Get it? I thought it was pretty funny, but she didn't and threatened to have me kicked out. Think you could see if there's anything you can do about that? See? Boat. Get it?
Excuse you.
What did I do?
Stand there, breathe, exist.
I wonder if too much hair dye can start to make people overly crabby. Seems that way.
Every time I see your disgusting face, it reminds me of that fluke victory you had over me. It's a black mark on my career. I never stop hearing about it, and I'm sick of it.
Probably shouldn't have lost then.
Watch yourself. I talked to Mandy. She's agreed to set up a rematch. You and me tonight. Unless you're scared of facing the boss in a fair fight, that is.
It's not my fault the WWE Universe is excited about me and thinks I'm the future of WWE. But if you want a rematch, I'm happy to give you another fair fight.
Perfect. But don't get too confident. There's no travel delay to help you win now. This time, I'll be ready.
Whatever you say.
Sasha Banks is looking to rewrite history tonight with a win against a superstar who handed the boss one of the most shocking defeats of her career.
I remember that match like it was yesterday, Michael.
We know, Saxton. We've all seen your social media where you're constantly mentioning it. Just one of the reasons Sasha Banks blocked you.
It was a historic upset at the time, but these two superstars are now much more evenly matched. And I think it's safe to say this rematch could go either way.
Bullseye with the back fist.
Unloaded, and she's stunned in the corner. Counters, this could be an opportunity.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Oh, what a kick!
Series of kicks in the corner.
Well-aimed strike.
Oh, what a back fist.
Backhand hits the target.
Ooh, clobbered with the back fist.
Devastating flurry of kicks. Flattened with a downward spiral.
It looks like she's got the boss where she wants her.
It's Bayley.
Good news for Sasha, but always bad news for her opponent. The referee missed the pin.
Bayley's got something in her hand. It's Sasha's legit boss rings.
Sasha delivers a blow with the ring.
And now for the pin. This match is over. I'm sick of these two constantly bailing each other out.
Like it or not, the referee didn't see anything illegal, and Sasha Banks is the winner, finally avenging the loss that helped launch her opponent's career.
If anything, they're even, but their issue is far from settled.
And as this match gets started, we're looking at an unflinching superstar ready to throw down.
True words spoken. She's been itching to get this fight started for quite some time now, but it'll be interesting to see if she's bitten off more than she can chew.
I believe she's coming to this match with the exact attitude needed for the challenge.
And because of the true role model that she is, Bayley's indomitable spirit should be the deciding factor here tonight. You can't hold down Bayley's fortitude.
If you ask me, there's a better chance that it will actually be Bayley's ego. Bayley just doesn't have the same fighting spirit she once had. Doesn't fight with the same purpose she had when she had the WWE Universe behind her. Oh. What a forearm. Oh, my goodness.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out? Boom! She's taking a beating here.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge. Into the turnbuckle.
And Bayley gets cut right off. Running knee lift. Oh, foot just stomping down. Well-placed kick.
Face first, good night. Got the arm, disarm her. It's gotta be over, tap out.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Romi Vivacious.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Well, I've played your little game, overcome all your little obstacles. You asked before if I was scared to face you. From where I'm standing, looks like the only one who's scared is you.
Oh, stop being dramatic. You'll get your rematch. Although, I'm not sure why you want it. It won't end well for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Because this time, your friend Bayley won't be there to bail you out. I've made sure of that. I talked to Mandy, and our match is going to be a steel cage match, so that nobody can interfere.
You think you're pretty clever, don't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, I got news for you. You're not the only one who talked to Mandy. And lucky for me, she owes me a favor, and she's never really liked you. Just so happens there's another stipulation in play. After our match, when I win, you're going to be gone from Raw.
Loser leaves Raw? Really? I can't wait to see the boss shipped off to another brand after I win.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was unclear. It's only loser leaves Raw for you. Tough to be the future of WWE if you can't compete on its flagship show, huh?
What a setting. There's nothing like a steel cage match. And what a matchup. It's the boss versus, what should we call her, the intern?
Corey's conveniently forgetting that Sasha's opponent is actually responsible for one of Sasha's most devastating losses and is coming off an equally impressive win last week. Got the arm, disarm her. It's gotta be over.
Well, this won't win them. Taps out.
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
The sprint up the cage is on.
She's reached the top of the cage here, guys. And the sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Romi Vivacious.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Can you believe the nerve? The audacity? I mean, what was Mandy Rose even thinking?
Yes? No? I don't know, Charlotte. What are we talking about here?
I'm surprised you haven't heard. I was talking to Mandy about properly enshrining my excellence here on Raw by crowning me officially as Queen of the Ring. It has a nice ring to it, right? I mean, a simple, understandable request. Mandy, however, got the twisted idea to turn my birthright into a Queen of the Ring tournament for the right to face me. She claimed it's an attempt to generate TV ratings and boost brand awareness. But I know Mandy has it out for me.
I don't know. Seems like a pretty understandable move for a general manager to make.
It's ludicrous. I mean, who's even going to enter this tournament and challenge me for the title of Queen of the Ring?
You know, Charlotte, I think I'm gonna go talk to Mandy right now.
If she won't listen to me, I'm not sure you can talk any sense into her.
Talk some sense? Oh no, I'm gonna make sure that I have a spot in that tournament. Because you're right about one thing, Charlotte. Queen of the Ring does have a nice ring to it. For me.
You're going to regret this. You know, as much as it pains me to admit, you've been doing an adequate job in this sham of a tournament. Still, nothing that's on the level of a real queen, of course, but passable.
I wonder if you'll feel the same way when I win the finals and we end up facing each other for the crown. I wouldn't underestimate me.
I'll estimate you exactly as it pleases me, thank you very much. But I'll also be watching you in the finals. I'll be watching you very closely. You don't step to the queen without consequence.
Flattened with a downward spiral.
Got the arm. Disarmer. It's got to be over.
A win via submission. She will now face Charlotte to crown the first ever Queen of the Ring.
Wait, Charlotte's here right now.
And she's taken out Bianca and her threat to the crown.
Looks like she might have twisted her knee there a little bit.
Is this how a queen behaves, Charlotte? Really? Come on.
Just asserting her dominance, that's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Queen of the Ring tournament has all led to this dramatic conclusion.
WWE's self-proclaimed queen is defending her crown against the superstar who is limping into the finals courtesy of an attack from none other than her opponent, Charlotte Flair.
Perched up top.
She avoids the contact.
Middle rope.
And she doesn't connect. Ah, caught on the chin. And set right into the corner. Kick!
Oh, 1, 2, boom, 3. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Boom! A forearm smash.
Ooh, forearm. Oh, strong knee connects.
Oh, Charlotte waylays her.
Evading offense.
Downward spiral.
See ya. Got the arm. Disarm her. It's got to be over.
Charlotte Flair. As she tap out. There she is, your first ever Queen of the Ring.
She wasn't 100% after Charlotte's attack and yet still managed to win the crown here tonight. Just a gutsy performance overall.
And this has to be a major blow to Charlotte's ego. The self-proclaimed queen now has to share the title with someone who beat her for it in the middle of the ring.
Charlotte's feelings aside, what a night for our new Queen of the Ring.
I hear you qualified for the Money in the Bank match. Congrats. But I hope that doesn't mean you're getting cocky about your chances for my Raw Women's Championship. You've got a long way to go before you can even think about that.
You're a great champion, Naomi. But I'm not going to squander any opportunity that comes my way. I've been dreaming of climbing that ladder since I was a little kid. I just want to prove to all my fans and the WWE Universe that I'm the real deal.
Well, don't get too tired trying to climb up that ladder. And if you do make it there first, you're gonna need all the energy in the world to keep up with my glow.
fending that off.
Call me crazy, but it looks to me like this match might be over here.
Close! She's worked so hard for this.
And here is
She
your
did it!
winner,
She managed to
Romi
outlast 5 other superstars
Vivacious.
to win the Money in the Bank ladder match.
And now she has that coveted briefcase in her possession.
Now the real questions begin. When and how will she cash it in?
There's plenty of time to worry about all that later. For now, soak it in, because this is a tremendous achievement in itself.
Enjoy the moment, Ms. Money in the Bank. You earned it.
Another dramatic Money in the Bank match and a new contract holder.
No doubt about it, the better superstar definitely won tonight. The Money in the Bank briefcase winner seems more confident than ever.
But let's talk about how I got here tonight. After years of hard work climbing an imaginary ladder, I finally found myself on a real one. And as I climbed to the top of it and beat 5 other superstars to win this Money in the Bank briefcase, suddenly, I knew there was only one person left standing between me and the Raw Women's Championship. And believe me when I say this, I am ready to take down
The brand new briefcase holder mentioned the Raw Women's Champion, and here she is. Naomi is on her way to the ring to confront her face to face.
This could get very interesting. Who knows? We could even have a championship match right now.
Take it easy, Byron. Let's see how this all plays out.
One person left. Girl, if you want to call me out, you can just say my name. As much as I appreciate the long, emotional story of your journey here in WWE, I gotta ask. Do you want a participation trophy or something? I mean, do you think you're the only one here who's had ups and downs or a difficult road as a WWE superstar? And you know what? You conveniently forgot a little something from your testimonial. If I'm remembering correctly, it was only because someone's flight was delayed that you got the opportunity to debut on Raw in the first place, in a match. That was supposed to be mine. So at least, if you're going to tell the WWE Universe your whole drawn-out story, you might as well say thank you, Naomi.
So you want me to thank you for inclement weather?
Sure. Why not?
Well, thank you, Naomi, for channeling the wind and rain. But while your absence that night might have given me an opportunity, I was the one who took advantage of it. Just like I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity now. What to do with the Money in the Bank contract? Cash it in and set up a match? Or maybe use it when you least expect it, as a fun surprise. You know, I can't say I've decided how that part of my story will play out.
Either way, whatever you choose to do, you know I'm going to be ready.
We're not sure how it will transpire, but sooner or later, these two will face each other for the Raw Women's Championship.
I think she knows exactly how and when she's going to cash in, but the rest of us, including Naomi, will have to wait to find out.
Here we go as our Raw Women's Champion Naomi puts her title on the line in a triple threat match against Nia Jax and the Money in the Bank winner.
This has been heating up to be one of the biggest matches of the summer, Cole.
Some say Nia Jax is the third wheel in this fight, but it would be a huge mistake to underestimate one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. The knee right to the gut.
Whoa!
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Closed fist connects. She got launched.
Big body slam. Watch the elbow.
She heads into the ring.
That'll scramble your brains.
Oh, what a kick!
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Watch out!
Running bulldog. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
She's far from beaten. Any of these three women can perched up top.
Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
That is what happens when you throw your body around. You eventually meet the pavement.
Reverse choke slam.
What a face buster! Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Complete control right now. Look out!
Oh, what a way to shatter an arm.
Gets inside the ring.
She'll take things into the ring.
Running knee lift.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Attack to the midsection. Nasty knee. Savage knee to the face.
Flattened with a downward spiral.
Got the arm. Disarmer. It's gotta be over.
She taps out. Taps out.
Here is your winner.
She's done it. We have a new Raw Women's Champion.
This is without a doubt a crowning moment tonight in her career. To take the title away from a formidable opponent in Naomi at an event like SummerSlam really solidifies her status as one of the top superstars in WWE.
It started with winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, and there were some bumps along the way, but none of that matters now. The takeaway here is she is now the standard of the Raw Women's division, and I think it's going to stay that way for quite some time.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time.